I like stuff. I like things. I love electronics. And that is my downfall. Yeah, just to let you know, I got a new toy. As of recently, I purchased something called the SONY ZV-E10, and it is a small form factor APS-C Sony camera, and I don't regret it at all. I haven't really done that much with it, but I'm already having a lot of fun learning about it. I've gone down so many different rabbit holes when it comes to learning how to color grade, learning what picture profiles I learned what HLG3 was, and that I should probably film in BT 2020. But if you don't know what that is, I don't blame you, because I didn't know what that was until last week, and it still confuses me. It confuses me. But anyways, I decided to go with a Sony camera because from what I've heard, their color sciences are phenomenal, they're amazing, and as you do when you buy something new, I might have gone a little overboard. I'm gonna go over what I have on my Sony ZV-E10. I started rigging it out, and I'm addicted. So what this camera is housed inside of is the cage from Small Rig. Just to let you know, everything on here that fits onto this thing, all from Small Rig, because they're great, and I can't knock them. But this cage was designed for the ZV-E10, and there were two different styles. There was this one, and then there was another one that had a grip built onto it. I, being the cheap person that I am, decided to not go with the grip. I don't think I'm really missing anything. It kind of bolted out a little bit, but I can still hold on the camera fine, and most of the time that I'm going to do any filming or use this to stream, it's going to be mounted anyway, so I have no problem with that. As you'll see, there's a whole bunch of different mounting points on this. There's a whole bunch of different 1/4 inch. There is an Aria mount up top, which is actually what I have a NATO rail hooked onto, and on top of that, I have a NATO handle. Now, NATO is just a mounting point. Basically, you see these little tiny, I guess, bronze nubbins, and they hold the NATO mount into the rail. So say it comes loose and starts slipping and sliding, it's not going to fall off and you're not going to damage your camera. It's just going to keep it right there, and you're able to adjust it anytime, anywhere that you want. I learned to love NATO. I've learned to love NATO and the things that it brings, because there's so many different accessories that I can put onto a NATO rail, and it just makes everything very, very easy to slide in or slide on and off. If you look at the handle has an absolute shit ton of 1/4 inch mounts. And on the front, you'll see a weird little, I think it's a 5/8 screw with 4 different holes. That's an Aria mount. That basically, what you're able to do is it has 2 little fangs protruding on top of the 5/8 screw. Also, if I'm wrong with the 5/8, please tell me. I just think it might be, because who knows. But basically, that's a positioning. Those are like little positioning dowels, I guess. And if you have one of, like I said, I have the Aria mounted NATO rail. If you have something in there like a monitor mount for you putting a monitor on top of the rig, which I haven't got yet, but I'm going to, because I can't stop. Basically what that's going to do is it's going to tighten down, and it's going to stay there. It's not going to move. It's not going to rotate. You're going to be good. You're going to be good to go. Nothing's going to spin. Right round, baby, right round. And everything's going to be fine. So one thing you'll also notice on the cage is there are 2 different cold shoe mounts. One of the cold shoe mounts is not really accessible anymore because I put the NATO rail on there. But if you look at the bottom, you'll see a little cold shoe mount right there. Now, the best thing that you're probably going to use this for is probably mounting some sort of like mic system, like using like a Deity pocket mic. I can't remember what it is, but like the Rode Go 2 or whatever. Basically any of those transmitter receiver microphones. You're going to be able to put a transmitter on there and it's going to fit on there perfect. I just have started with this, so I'm not too crazy into it. There will probably be update videos involving a lot of these, because I'm not going to stop anytime soon. But the one thing that the downfall of the small rig stuff, they send so many tools. They send so many little tiny Allen wrenches, and I have so many of them just spewed across my desk, and if you saw my desk right now, you'd probably be disgusted. It's something that is easily accessible. Like, I mean, they have their own little multi-tool, and there's also the Peter McKinnon multi-tool, which I kind of want. And if you would love to give me one, Peter McKinnon, I'd absolutely adore you. But I'll understand if you don't know who the fuck I am. Basically, the whole point of rigging out a camera is to give you the availability for the things that you want to add to it later. It's not necessary. There's plenty of mounting everywhere, and you don't need this. I just wanted it, and I thought it was great. So, am I going to add a lot more to this? Yes. Is it going to be expensive? Yes. Do I regret it? No. Oh, also forgot to add that one of the best features about this is the fact that there is a Arca Swiss mount on the bottom of the cage, just built there, and it's great. Just a little FYI, it's amazing. So anyways, like I said, there's definitely going to be update videos involving this, because I really am getting into this kind of filmmaking kind of shenanigans, I guess you would call it. I really am looking forward to what I can do with this and the kind of dumb shit that I can add to here with it being just completely functional still. I'm not going to add stuff on here that's going to completely make it unusable. I want to have the most multi-use camera possible, and I believe that is possible with the Sony ZV-E10. So if you want to continue on this journey with me, go ahead, hit the like and subscribe button, because I'm just no harm in asking, you know? But anyways, I appreciate you, and I hope everybody has a wonderful night, day, morning, afternoon, whatever time of day it is. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!